Hello, this is HC Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. We could go to the Lake Cave to actually solve the village's problems, but you know what? Screw them. They have nothing to do with saving the world. I'm just gonna pass up on that side quest, thank you very much. So, let's go on over to the shrine here. Just move on with the game. This takes us to the Alon's Kingdom. What's going on here? Nuts. So, yeah, pretty much we have to solve their problem. They can't fix the bridge with all the earthquakes around. Okay, now that makes logical sense! As opposed to saying, oh, well, we can't we can't fix the bridge on our own. We're gonna have to make you go all the way around the dungeon to get to a high cliff, so that way you can look down on our work, so that way we can fix the bridge, and then you gotta walk all the way back to actually get the bridge to work. And oh, those horrible, traumatic flashbacks are coming back. Oh, thank goodness they're not gonna make us do that in this game. That was a blue jelly back there, normal enemy, nothing too special about them. Hit the switch there, then pick up these planks of wood, and build a bridge out of them. Yeah, so it's pretty easy here. So just a little new mechanic that they're introducing there. And, did I show the other guy before? Yeah, I think I did. Well, Mosquito, normal enemy, nothing too special about them. They are considered an insect-type enemy, and recognizing creature types will become rather important in this dungeon. So, you know, I'll go over that when we get to that point. Let's see. Yeah, whenever your HP gets down below 30, probably a good idea to use a strong spell or a potion, however you want to do it. Well, first things first, let's take the right door here. The left door will take you to the end. But anyway, here we got another new enemy, Beetles. They are also considered insect-type enemies, although I don't think in biology they're considered insects, are they? I thought they were something else, I don't know. I know spiders are arachnids, right? They're not insects, even though in this game they are considered an insect-type enemy. But, well, beetles, I don't know about them. Biology was not my strong subject, viewers, so sorry. Now, in this room, it is absolutely critical that you remember the order in which you kill these enemies, just like that one room in the Battle Grotto of Link's Awakening there. So, this is probably the hardest enemy in the dungeon. Eagles, they are considered a flying type enemy, so if you run into two of them, absolutely use a boomerang on them. That way you can kill them rather quickly, or they will kill you. So yeah, you gotta watch out for those guys. Well, what do you mean by that? That's weird. Well, first things first, let's take out the frog. Hey, get back here! Hey! Let's see, now whenever you swing your sword, it counts as taking a step. So sometimes if you're trying to get an enemy, if you're trying to catch up with an enemy, or you can't chase them down like these guys, then if you swing your sword, you can get them to take a step to walk right into you, and sometimes you can use that to get a preemptive strike on enemies. Not this time, but I could have if I really wanted to. These are baby frogs, nothing too special about them. They can drop a rapier, which is a good, well, a little better weapon than what I've already got. But there is a very good reason why I have not bought a weapon, or a new weapon yet. You will find out why soon enough. So, we got 3 enemies here. What order did I kill them in? Let's see, we got Beetle, Eagle, and Frog. Ha! That unlocked the right door over here. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, more beetles. Let me kill them on the way back. Because you go down here, you get the Insect Crusher. Yeah, it's a very good weapon for Maxim, and it's our first weapon that has an IP attack. You press the X button, you can see a description of the weapon, and you press the right on the directional pad, you can see the IP attack. So it's a bomb attack. So if you use an IP attack with that, you can attack all enemies with it. It's very nice. The other nice thing about the Insect Crusher is it deals a lot more damage to insect-type enemies. So beetles, no longer are they very hard to deal with. So that's pretty nice. So let's get back to that intersection there, and I'm going to take the left door eventually. Or, you know what, let me show you one more thing. Yeah, down here, we got HP and MP restoration tiles. So now from here on out, you want to save your MP because there's not going to be any more tiles like that later in the dungeon. Now, I was going to edit all these battles out, but this is probably a good time to demonstrate the boomerang. So let's use that on these two. Ha! Wow, look at that damage. Yeah, really good against flying enemies there. Now let's see if I can run, well, no. I was going to say, maybe I could run into a group of enemies and demonstrate an IP attack, but, well, so far no good. Nah, I don't need to kill those guys anymore. Okay, here's a good example. If you got two enemies that you're not going to be able to kill in 2 rounds, use an IP attack. So you press down, select the attack, ha! You hit all enemies in it. So I take out the one and deal damage to the other. And kind of like Final Fantasy IX with the limit breaks, whenever you use an IP attack, it only drains part of your IP bar. And unlike Final Fantasy IX, it doesn't drain the entire thing at the end of the battle. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, your IP bar fills up whenever you take damage. I think it's only when enemies damage you. I don't think you can attack yourself to fill it up, if I recall correctly. So yeah, that doesn't quite work. Oh well. Can I move? Thank you. Huh, what do you mean by that? Well, let's head on over here and find out. Ha! Drop right down there. Ha! And you can get through that door there. Alright. And up here is a save point if you really need it. Now, let's say you're running low on boomerangs in this area. Use a bomb attack. You can hit both eagles at the same time. So that way you can kill them in 3 rounds instead of 2 rounds. Of course, if they kill me first, that would be a problem. I want to save my MP if I can. Ow! Yeah, nice. Well, maybe not the nice thing about the eagles, but since they deal so much damage to you, it'll really fill up your IP bar, so you'll have no problem using that. But I probably do want to take a moment to heal up soon. Now that right door will take us to the end there, but there's a locked door behind there, so we'll come back there later. By the way, yeah, let's go down here first. Eagles, as I forgot to mention earlier, they also have a very rare drop called an Eagle Rock. With that, you can equip like an accessory. So if you get that, great. I wouldn't bother farming it from them. There's ways of getting them more easily later. But even then, I don't care. Now, the power potions I'm also saving for later. So, you know, let's not use those yet. I'm going to do the same thing I did with them in Lufia 1. Let's put it that way. But anyway, over here, well, it's kind of hard to see. Let me show you. There's 3 switches there. So what I want to do, if you get them on 2 switches like that, you can open up one door or the other. In this case, I want to go over here. Now, in this part, let's see what the sign says first. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could go through there. Or if you go up here, you can find a secret passage and a Miracola. Yeah, just like in the first game, miracles, they work like elixirs in Final Fantasy games. They restore all your HP and MP, all at once. Now, I might as well show you this part. I wasn't going to show every enemy, but spiders, you see dealt a lot of damage to them because they are considered insect-type enemies. Okay, now I'm going to clear the rest of these guys off screen. Alright, took care of all those guys, and for defeating them, we get the Speedy Ring. Well, at least it's not a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog this time around. But anyway, it's our first ring-type accessory, and it boosts your agility a little bit. Agility affects how fast you take your turns before your enemies do. So, and it also has an IP attack to cast Fake, which also increases your agility even further. So, there we go. I'm not going to use it for that, though. By the way, that bomb attack, it uses about 25% of your IP bar, just so you know. Different IP abilities use different amounts of IP. So there you go, depending on how strong they are. But here it looks like we hit a dead end. Whatever shall we do? Haha, there's a secret passage under here. What do we do in this room? Well, how am I supposed to do that? Actually, this one's pretty simple. Just push these 2 down like that. And if you push this block up here, Haha! Yeah. So, yeah, nice little puzzle there. Alright, now we got the late key, so we can actually get to the end of this place. Well, there we go. By the way, with that bomb attack, it's always considered non-elemental, or neutral elemental. So if you're fighting like a large group of insect-type enemies, you probably still want to just straight up attack, because if you use the bomb attack, it will not damage insects more than, you know, a normal attack would. So just something to keep in mind. Now anyway, now we can go through the right door here. And you know what, I'll go for a little length on this episode. Why not? But anyway, first things first, got 3 planks here, so let's put them up there. What do we need the 4th one for? Well, I might as well just carry it along, just set it over here carelessly. Hit the switch there. Yeah, that extra wooden plank will end up on the lower platform, so that way you can get over here. Alright, take care of that guy. Let's use the late key, heal up with a potion. We're all set and ready to go. Yeah, it's a nightmare key, or a boss key, or whatever you call it in whichever Zelda game from one to the other. And yes, I heard from a lot of people who were saying in Japanese mythology there's a catfish that causes earthquakes, apparently. But, well, there we go. Okay, well, you got me now, so stop causing the earthquakes. Or we could have seafood soup for boss time! So, let's get him. Let's see, first things first, it's pretty much like the last boss fight, but you gotta be a little more careful with your HP. If your HP drops below 40, absolutely heal up. So yeah, just use a strong spell. Don't worry if you're going attack, heal every other round like that. Just keep your HP up. Eventually you'll wear him down. At least in my experience, he seems to use physical attacks more often. Although not today, apparently. Oh well. But yeah, just keep on going with the strong spell. Can't use the reset spell in battle, so don't even try that, viewers. Nuts! He keeps on using, like, his most powerful attacks. This isn't working out well at all for me. Maybe I should be using my potions when I'm a little closer to max HP. Well, anyway, just keep on going all out with that. If you run out of MP, start using your potions there. A little bit of grinding wouldn't have hurt, but oh well. Oh crap, I'm below 40 HP. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Thank you. Yeah, well, I was only 1 below 40 HP, but still, you know, it's a little hairy boss fight. By the way, being the catfish, it can drop a rare item called the Catfish Jewel. I've never been able to get it, even when I've tried to farm it from him, but it is pretty good. So if you want to, you could go for it, but I'm not gonna. Hooray! We got him. Now we can bring the catfish back to Tia to have her cook it for us. Come on, Maxim. Kill the fish. Finish it off. Eat the fish. Eat the frickin' fish! You're just gonna let him go? Nice. Well, okay. We solved their problem anyway. Hooray! But how many women back in Sundleton will throw themselves at Maxim for his heroism? Find out next time on Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. This is H.C. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.